Hi, I'm Oscar Wegner, and I'd like to introduce you to Mogens Fannucci. He is from Denmark, and he's visiting here in Los Angeles. And I'd like to know a little bit about your background, your experience, what you do.
Yeah, I'm self-employed. I've been 20 years with my own business, but I've been playing tennis since I was 15 and a half, and doing a lot of teaching, and also since I was 19. And a lot of courses, and I learned how to play tennis through that too also. I have a lot of courses through Danish Tennis Association, and also about another social association in Denmark. We're also teaching other teachers how to play tennis.
So how many courses you've done over the years in tennis? Because I know you have done a lot.
Yeah, it's a long time ago, but I think altogether maybe 25, 30 different.
25 courses in tennis. That's a lot of education.
Yeah, it is.
So tell me a little bit how people teach tennis in Denmark.
We have maybe a little bit similar to your system, but we use the natural movement of the body, the tension and the release of the muscles when you try to hit the ball and where to hit it and all this. So it's similar, a little bit similar to yours, but I think yours are more extreme, more natural, even more natural than ours. And that's why I want to come here and try to learn it and to see how you teaching this, and see how I can also use it in my system and in my way of teaching tennis. So I'd like to, if I can, to join and make more things go together. And the better your system is, as I already have tried now, I think it will be even easier for me to learn other people to teach how to play tennis along the way.
I think the Mogens has gotten very well the point that tennis is very idiosyncratic, meaning that it has to be adjusted to the person's physique, to the person's reality. Like everybody has to find their own forehand, their own backhand, but within certain structure and certain mechanics. Now you can see how structure can be detrimental, right?
Yeah, and can learn from each other also, right?
Yeah, you learn from your students. I learn things every day, and I learn things from you also.
Yeah, about the serve.
Yeah, about the serve. It's an incredible serve, and I could see how things that I couldn't do, but some of the students that we applied to could do very well, and how it helped. So everybody can contribute, and this is what I like about our system. The coaches learn the basics and the basic things that they need to do, and they create on top of it without complicating the game. That's another thing that we touch upon here.
Yeah, and what I also learned just for these few days with you is that to minimize and trying to take one step at a time through these trying to change the people's, the tennis players' way of hitting the ball. I'm maybe used to put too many things in, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 things in a lesson, and you almost take 1 or 2 things in a lesson, that's all. And of course, I've already learned a lot through that, right? And of course, with my experience for these 30 years, a lot of things I have learned through the years, together with yours, I think it would be quite good for me to put it on and go further on with it when I go out and teach other teachers also. Because I both have other teachers and also have normal tennis players I teach.
So you help everybody, teachers, you have teachers throughout Denmark, and also students, of course.
Yeah.
Once you learn, MTM or all the basics and all the tech really, then what you have to do is to look a lot at the student and to see what could serve the students. It's a lot of perceptive, you have to have a lot of sensitivity. Exactly. You have to feel the student as well, not just feel the ball. Feel the student also to see what, it's real for them. And what is interesting also is that you can look at the student and you can see in his expression if they're really getting it or they are fighting a little bit, or you're telling them, then you have to find it different ways.
Yeah. But what I also like about your system is how to find the ball itself before you hit it. And that's a new experience for us, because we're trying to hit it as fast and as in front of our body and then to put it up. But you are waiting so long time before you hit it. And that was a new experience for me with your system. So that's one of the new things I was really wondering about, how could that work? But now I've seen it, I have tried it myself, and it worked. And that's a good thing, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's talking about that you know, we go so slow with more MTM, we go so slow to the ball, we are really tracking it so long, and then accelerating. And how that acceleration really causes the ball speed with a lot more control than if you hit it, the ball will go fast also with less control. So, especially in modern tennis with modern equipment, this is totally necessary, because otherwise the ball flies on you from your racket. You might make a few good shots, but you miss too many. In this way, you get the ball in the court all the time, because you have complete control over the speed of the ball, over the spin of the ball, direction, and also height.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also, if I combine a lot of these things I've learned over the years and combine it into your system, a lot of these benefits from the old things I've learned and the benefits from these things here, that will make it even easier for me to find out the person's fault or what they're doing, that I can change very easily, right? And especially with the finding the ball at first, that was a new thing for me.
With the simple techniques that people learn very quickly, you know, they enjoy it very quickly, yeah. They learn to rally very quickly.
And they have much more fun out of the game, right?
Absolutely. That's the key.
That's the key.
To keeping people in the game.
Exactly.
And to bring them in.
Your system and training the very pro, right? That's one thing. But the major of every tennis player in the world, 95% is not the pro, right? Or 98% is not pro. They just want to go out to the court, have fun, and hit as many balls as possible over the net and have a nice game.
Yeah, and get it to go in.
And that's why your system come in. I think that's even a very good benefit for me to learn that also, together with all the other things I've learned along the way.
Yes, because the ultimate goal of any player is to get better,
yeah.
To hit a better ball, to have more control, more power also, but power with control, you know, and they enjoy it a little more.
Yeah.
Well, we wish Mogens a lot of, you know, success, a lot of fun, and a great trip back.
Yeah. And of course I will do a lot of things, Paul, and help you along the way to get your system into Europe too.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.